I think you're in the wrong sector if you think that's what's gonna go on over here. Hey, DG, nice to see you. Wendy M, Teddy Pig, hello. Did you ever find out who dropped the report? Did she be sealed with the minor's information? P-Day, yes, we know. We know how it got online. Yeah, exactly. Lisa Simpson says Becky's live. Go watch her rattle her can. Is she stream sniping? Why does this person in the chat continually trying to Riley Shine says when Sam is this cool, calm, and collected, I know she's about to drag someone for filth. Yes, Riley Shine. That's true. Hey, Megri Ann. Good morning. Nice to see you. I think it's hilarious that Ronald thought covering this was going to get people to hate Yava, but all it did was give us another reason to hate him. All right, so listen, what I have for you all today are some clips from Foul Owl, some screenshots, and it might be a little disjointed, but either way about it, we'll get through it. Krabby Joe, thank you so much for being a member for 25 months. Forever Basic Betty, you haven't shampoo ever. I love to all fuck them as hats. That's right. Thank you so much. Mhm. Okay, I need to go here. So let's see. Where's my, there it is, YouTube Studio. I thought I had it pulled up. Apparently I did it. These are like not really in any particular order. Okay, so let's back up. So Ron did his stream on Saturday, right? And then Owl on Sunday did her stream, the first one. And then she did another one. Hold on. Original Owl. Oh, I'm not okay. I need to bring my screen share. I'm rusty. You guys have to excuse me. I'm rusty on the stream ads. What can I say? All right, here we are. Here's Original Owl's channel. So she did a live stream on Sunday, which she has now since deleted, if you can believe that. Deleted, not privated, but deleted. And with no explanation at all whatsoever that I've seen. Hey, Hellfire, better late than never. Glad you're here. Hi, Kiva. Thanks for being here. Right, Sedelia Lynn, Ron's female girlfriend moved herself in without asking and then took full control over his kid, but that isn't weird at all. Right. Okay, so anyway, so I've not seen anywhere. I've not seen on a community tab post or anywhere, any post where Owl has given an explanation for why she deleted Sunday's live stream, where she too had displayed on her screen a statutorily confidential DCS report detailing the sexual abuse of a 4-year-old child. And during that live stream, she said the child's mother's name and the child abuser's name repeatedly, which I thought was pretty icky. Anyway, she did that live stream Sunday. Then she did this one, which was 2 days ago, July 31st, and she's left that one up. And then then yesterday she did this one. So she deleted the Sunday live stream she did about a 4-year-old child's DCS investigation into her sexual assault. She deleted that one before she went live with this one last night, and I did not watch all of this, but I did go back to the beginning to see if she addressed or even acknowledged that she deleted the first live stream she did. And from what I saw, what I could see, she did not address in this live stream. She didn't even admit that she had deleted it. It's like just um, she's just trying to act like it did not happen. I guess I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. So if anybody has seen or heard where Owl has addressed why she deleted her Sunday live stream that she did, that would be great. Let me know. Otherwise, Owl, we would like to know. I would like to know, and I'm sure others would like to know why it is that you deleted that live stream 3 days later. I mean, because she's definitely not back down. Like, she took a lot of shit. I have a lot of screenshots of comments from that now deleted first live stream where Al took a lot of shit. She got a lot of heat. And boy, she defended herself. She defended herself. She defended her decision. She defended her children. It was great. So, she was so strong in her convictions. And doing that live stream Sunday where she read the entire DCS investigation report, word for motherfucking word, broke down timelines and everything. Like, if you're so strong in your convictions for having done that, and then you defend that decision over and over and over in your comment section, why did you delete it? Why is it gone? Hey, Katie Kate. Child Pink and Trina. Hello, Miss Monster. Addicted to cold brew. Good to see you all. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, hold on. I just have a couple of clips that I'm going to play. And then as far as some of them, I have corresponding screenshots, but I'll have to find them. So first, we're just going to play all the clips and talk about them. Then we're going to start moving through the screenshots from her comment section from the now deleted live stream where she read a 4-year-old child's DCS investigation report in her SA for some unknown reason. Hold on, let me turn the volume up. Tell me if you cannot hear anything.
Unlike Foul, Yaba did nothing to come close to losing her kids. And all of that is just wrong. I didn't cry about my family being victimized by fat lesbians. I think that's referring to Clara probably. And Negs, but she included me, of course.
Okay, hold on one second. Oh. Are we serious here? I can't even see it. Hold on. To the point of literally hurting children like this. Way to go. You did that, girl. You did that. And I'll respond, that's good for the goose. I'm sick of being demanded grace from someone who's never given it. Okay. Then we got this one. The comment to Al says, did the child who traumatized hurt you, Owl? The answer to that should tell you everything. Oh, and what is this? What is these Owl's own words on her now deleted video? What does it say? It says, did my children hurt Sam before she suggested to her audience that I neglect them to use drugs and maybe they need checked on? No. They didn't. Now, what was that you said last night? 2 days
Unlike
later?
Foul, Yaba did nothing to come close to losing her kids. And all of that is just wrong. I didn't cry about my family being victimized by fat lesbians. I think that's referring to Clara probably.
You did though. Here it is. Here it is right here. Do you see it? Am I sharing correctly? I am. There it is. It's right there. Ooh, what's that? Owl. Agent of Chaos Jane, thank you so much for getting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Liza with the Weird Wednesday, Mooch Healthy, Kitty Cakes, and Abby Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. Owl don't know what the fuck she's talking about, does she? Does she think she knows everything about everything?
And Neg.
Oh, wait, you know what else? Hold on. Here we go. It's also true, in fact, from Owl's own mouth that she almost lost her kids. And she almost lost her kids the same way she lost her teeth through drug use and drug abuse. See? This is Owl's. I know Owl loves an old tweet. I love an old tweet too. We all love old tweets, don't we? Opiates and a severe eating disorder. Lost my teeth. Lost everything I had. Almost lost my children. That's what my rock bottom was. My mother threatening me with custody papers. That was the day I got and stayed clean. Oh, you're not clean, are you? You're a pothead who literally smokes weed up until you're late to get your kid off the bus because you're high streaming on YouTube. Oh, yes. I digress. And then that's made up. We've literally witnessed it with our own eyes, ma'am. That was the day I got and stayed clean. I'm a different person now. My brain has blocked out most. I bet it has. I'll bet it has, ma'am. Shameful. Just shameful.
But she included me, of course, in the tweet.
Yeah, because I included you in the tweet because I had read these comments before you deleted them, before you deleted the whole live stream. I was like, you're full of shit. You absolutely did use your children as an excuse for what you did here.
And then Nikki, it was all about me saying, I'm sanctimonious over Yaba when I said nothing about what Yaba's done pertaining to her children. That's other people saying, as I'm going to show now playing DC.
Them, what happened 72 hours before his death. And if anybody thinks that would not have been more it is absolutely fucking
How many of you wrote this around again? With your family's calls, police and CPS, right? Not Belinda, or Danny Brown, or Pam, none of them called CYS on eggs. None of them. So how does that even relate? At all, it doesn't.
Oh, I love that. I love that for the Grift gang. It most certainly was never Linda or Gigi or Peanut. Oh, I love that for you, Al. All right. That's nice. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is another clip that I thought was particularly disturbing because it demonstrates that Al just refuses to even consider. And this is listen. Hey, Nikki Nichols 95. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. It's good to see you as always. Listen, nobody was surprised by anything or will be surprised by anything Ron has said or done regarding this situation. Nobody's surprised by anything Clara has said or done or will say or do regarding this situation. Like that's all to be expected, right? All of it. And I guess like when I think about it, I shouldn't have been surprised at all that Owl is also exploiting this child's trauma for whatever reason. Because silly me, silly, stupid me for thinking, oh, Owl's a mother. She would never, right? Surely Owl would understand a mother's just natural instinct to protect their children at all costs, no matter what. Even if that means that in the days and weeks following their father's death, knowing what he did and how heinous and horrific that act was, still having to say, you know, nice things about him, right? Because you got 3 kids who there was no way to soften the blow of telling 3 kids that their dad died, right? And there's just no way to do that. So they had to live through that trauma. If anybody out there really believes that the right thing to do was to then also disclose to them what happened 72 hours before his death, and if anybody thinks that that would not have been more damaging to the kids to do it in that order, the order that for some reason somehow the internet strongly believes, that you should have told him. You should have told him, and then you should have come on the internet and you should have told all of us. Like, make that make sense. Explain to me how any adult, especially a mother, Colby, can be so fucking judgmental of other mothers and how they chose to handle that situation in the immediate aftermath of it. And yes, Yaba has teenage boys who are on the internet, right? And they have friends, and their friends know that their dad died. Do you think there's not nosy parents of these kids' friends who may have also searched up my son's friend's dad died. I heard it was on the news. Google, Google, Google. Yes, of course, that's exactly what people do, right? So imagine if some classmate or teammate of one of these boys' mother gets nosy and starts clicking around on the internet, yes, anything can be found. We do this shit every day here. We dig up shit every day. You think that people who are not on YouTube, just regular ass everyday people, don't do the same fucking thing? Of course they do. So yes, everything that was said publicly about the kid's father after he died had to be, very careful. We had to chew their words carefully. I just do not understand how people are trying to crucify me and Yaba for anything that was said. I don't understand it. Yes, now we all know the horrible fucking truth. Yes, we do. Everybody knows at this point. Okay? Everybody knows now. Yes. I just Colby, yes, this is the reason why we are you're number one on our list of people to talk about because you're a mother. Seriously, did you not at any point take the time to put yourself in our shoes as a mother? No. And that's all we're hearing about is how Sam and Yaba did the internet wrong by saying, what they said or didn't say on into the internet about him. Nobody is saying, nobody is even acknowledging the fact that three children, innocent children, lost their dad. And like just refusing to fucking factor that in. I mean, should the children have been punished because of what their dad did by being put not only through the trauma of being told their dad's dead, but also those horrific, horrible details? That just does not make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to us then. It doesn't make sense to us now. And here is Colby Hernandez just double, tripling fucking down on that shit. Make that make sense. Wicked Crafter, thank you so much for the super chat. Owl knows. Children just make it more egregious entertainment. YouTube exploitation and ridicule is her life. Trash rat. I can agree with that more. Wicked Crafter, thank you for the super chat. Miss T, thank you for joining memberships. You would have been told by a professional to let your kids grieve. The kids deserve to be respected. The kids had to go through the grieving process just like anybody else. And to interfere with that and to dump something that exactly Lisa Simpson, a 7-year-old wouldn't even be able to comprehend that shit. I mean, teenage boys really cannot be expected to have been able to comprehend that and process that and work through that. Like I just don't understand how it's so fucking far-fetched for people on the internet to understand why we did and said everything we did and said. I'm not saying we didn't make mistakes. I'm not saying there's specifically some shit I said that I really wish I hadn't. But you have to understand, like, these kids are not fucking cut off from the internet. The internet is the internet. It's open to everybody, including children, unfortunately. And I guarantee you
I just don't even like know where to start. This whole thing is like, like I'm literally shocked actually, because all I did was say Erica's name. That's all I did. I didn't share anything else besides the fact that she was married, because that obviously affected me greatly. And I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and tell half truths. Like I'm just going to say what it is, even if it makes me look bad. And I'm really anxious. You guys know I have the mental illness. I have multiple. So like this has just been a lot. Like everything lately has just been like a lot. So for Erica and her wife to do whatever the hell they're doing, I don't know what this is about. I never doxed Erica. I never said any like personal information, nothing. And then just like all of a sudden it's like they just want to spill everything and say everything. And obviously I listened to all of it, and there are some truths and obviously there are some lies, things that I'm confused of. Like why would you lie about certain things? Like you already look bad. So I just don't understand. Yes, I know a lot of people will be calling me a homewrecker. I get it. Like homewrecker Lynn, totally understand. So I guess I can just start now. It was back in September. I received a message from Erica. I guess she saw one of my TikToks on Zachary Michael's channel. And because Zachary Michael was talking about my TikToks, like reacting to them. And in one of them, I said how I didn't have a type, but I really liked mask and possessive women. And Erica saw that TikTok and she messaged me and said mask and possessive ? With like a little double emoji. And you know what? I was single. I was like, okay, like literally clicked her Instagram and I was like, definitely my type, like cute. So I replied, and we started talking, and conversation got serious pretty quickly in the sense of like, she told me a lot about like her past and things with her family. And she just opened up to me really quickly. I'm telling you, like lengthy conversations, like paragraphs of just her just opening up to me. And it made me feel comfortable to do the same. So we became friends, I would say. And during that time, I did find out. So some of this is going to be like what I thought at the time was true when I later found out was it true. So the story might get super confusing. So I just want to say that because there's things I thought were true that weren't true, etc. So when me and her first started talking, she told me that she was married, but she was married for financial reasons, and that they were in an open marriage, and that her wife didn't even live with her. Her wife was living with her partner, her other partner that she was in a relationship with. So I thought that was like hectic. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, that's pretty hectic. An open marriage. Okay, everyone does their own thing. Like her wife is in a whole ass other relationship. So Erica said that she can do what she wants. And I never really understood it. I tried to like understand it more and talk more about it. But Erica would always like just be like, me and my wife have an understanding. That was always her like go-to, was me and my wife have an understanding with each other. So she didn't want to explain that understanding to me. I didn't understand it, but I didn't think that Erica and I would get to the level that we got to, because her and I did just stay friends for a while. You guys know me, I move really fucking fast. That's just how like my heart works. But it was different with Erica because it was just like a constant, super flirty friendship. But something I did notice is that she was always there for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was single, so I talked to a few different people. That is true. She named some of them. It is what it is. So Erica was always there for me, and our feelings did start to grow for one another. And I could tell like it started to upset her when I would talk about these other people. And she would always say how she was on the back burner and how I wasn't giving her a chance and how I always had her at arm's length. Like, I'm not one to show screenshots, but I'm telling you, I've not deleted a single text message that her and I have exchanged. I have not deleted a single Instagram message, nothing. So I'm trying really hard not to read the chat so I don't get distracted, but like I can't help it. So yeah, she was just like, she would express like how her feelings for me are getting deeper and deeper. So there was one night in particular where I did get drunk. I did. And I was actually on the phone with Alexis, and I was messaging Erica, and I told Erica that I loved her. This was like in December. And that was like the first time that I ever said it, which was freaking crazy, because like the whole time it really was just like a super flirty friendship. But I realized like, wow, Erica really likes me and she wants me to like give her a chance. Like I don't know. It felt nice knowing that like she was patient and she knew I was talking to like other girls and like she was still there for me, and like she always wanted to call me, and like I would never answer her calls. Like it very much was like I was putting everyone else before her, but like she was always there. She was always, it made me realize like, wow, this girl really cares for me. And everything I thought, like I genuinely thought that everything she was telling me was 100% truth. Like, yes, sometimes my intuition and my gut was screaming and it was on fire and all of that. So, you know, I guess there was a part of me that was like, Emerlyn, like something's off, something's off. But like I was ignoring it. You guys, in one of my recent videos, I told you guys like I ignore red flags. I have a bad habit of it. Sometimes I turn those red flags into pink little hearts, little pink heart flags. That's just like what I do, and I don't know why I'm like that. So anyways, it was like in December when I told Erica for the first time that I loved her, and I was drunk when I said it, like, but it opened up a whole other freaking thing for Erica and I because of that one moment. And I do want to make it clear that in Erica's story, she said that we stopped talking for a little bit. Literally, the only reason why we stopped talking is because she got mad at me because I actually started communicating more frequently with another girl, and she got upset about that. That's the only reason why we stopped talking. And it was literally only for a few days, and then she came back. Like, I don't understand. I wasn't the one who messaged her after those few days of her just being like, I'm done. Like, she came back to me a few times, just saying. I'm not trying to be cocky, but she literally couldn't get enough. And she completely downplayed the relationship that we created. So back to what I was saying. Once I said I love you in December, things did change. We started to talk more. I actually started to answer her phone calls. We would, I don't know, I just felt like more comfortable with her. Things became more sexual. It says that there's going to be an ad that's about to run, so I don't want any of you to like miss some of the story. So we're gonna take a little break. Plus I feel a little dizzy. This is a lot. So I'm gonna take some water sips here. So are you guys still there? Press 1 in the chat, please. Like, I don't know if there's like ads running or what, but it says it on the bottom. It's just a little confusing for me. Okay, so you guys are still here. And it says in 30 seconds, ads will run shortly for some viewers. So I guess it is just for some of you. Okay, so it was, okay, so from December to February, like I said, we got a lot closer because of that I love you word. You know, she was saying it to me. And so this whole time I still thought she was in a open marriage. So an open marriage means like y'all make your own fucking rules. Like you're seeing other people. So I assumed that Erica's wife was living with her partner. So I also assumed that Erica was super unhappy with her wife, and Erica made me believe, like, she would say things like, I haven't felt this way in over a decade. Like, you opened something inside of me that like I didn't even know was there. Like, just typical standard, now that how I'm viewing it, straight up like manipulation, love bombing type deal. Speaking of the word manipulation, before I continue on with my story, it's like Brittany and Erica said that they messaged me as a troll in the beginning. So Brittany's supposed to be a therapist. They watched me for what, over 5 years. They knew my mental health. They knew my mental state. They knew who I was. They knew that I had BPD. They knew these things, and a therapist still chose to troll me. What is that? Like, that is like, I feel like being glossed over. And it's just wrong. Like, what kind of a therapist would do that to someone? Like, regardless of how much you like them or dislike them or even hate them. Like, it's odd to me, and I'm not understanding it. I don't even know if I fully believe that it started as a troll. I don't know. Maybe it did, but the fact is, Erica fell in love with me. Erica was going to move in with me, and she's downplaying everything that happened, especially after February 14th when she asked me to be her girlfriend. I do want to say I will let you guys ask me anything you want regarding me and Erica. I'm just not there yet. I do want to finish my little story time. And then I'll let you guys ask me questions if you guys are confused about anything and you want to know anything. So don't worry. So yeah, since I had assumed that Erica could be in a relationship since her wife was supposed to be in one, like literally living with somebody else, my whole thing was like, okay, Erica, we're both in love. Like, why aren't we committed to one another? Like, why aren't we together? Like, let's seal that deal. I very much, when I fall in love with someone, like I want to be with them. And I thought I was in love with Erica, and I thought she was in love with me. So I was like, let's like do that thing. Let's like commit to one another. And it's true. She did ask like, what would that entail? So I told her like, it's like loyalty, more like communication together and commitment with one another and things like that. And she agreed to it. She's like, yeah, like, do you want to be my girlfriend? You know, I felt like that was a mature conversation that I'm now seeing like she took it like in a different way. And she's saying like how I forced her to be in a relationship with me. That's crazy. That's not the way that I viewed it at all. But I'm beginning to see that like the way that I viewed most of the situation, I guess maybe she didn't, or she's purposely downplaying what she did to me because she's trying to save her marriage. Erica is a known liar and a known cheater. She has cheated on Brittany multiple times, like so many times. And Erica told me everything about their marriage, about all of the times she's cheated. Brittany's a cheater. Their marriage is a mess. Their marriage is a fucking mess. So in my brain, it made sense to me. These two cheaters want to be in an open marriage. It makes sense. They're not fully happy with one another. So I believed their sob story. I believed everything. I thoroughly did. So once me and Erica became committed, I feel like my brain and my like heart, I'm just like what's the word? Hardwired? I'm just wired differently. So when that happened, immediately, all of my energy like went to her, and we created a routine. This was a daily routine that we had. She would call me. Okay, so I have to make it known, by the way, that there was a time where Erica's wife moved back in with her. So that did happen, and I was fully aware of that. But again, I still thought they were in this like open relationship, open marriage type thing. And did I like it? No. Did I understand it? No. Did I want that for my life? Like, did I want to be in a relationship with someone who was in an open marriage? Not really. But Erica was there for me for months. Like, she would see me cry, and she was there for me. She would comfort me, and she showed me a love and a patience and an understanding that like surprised me. And even before Erica asked me to be her girlfriend, I knew that she was once a hater. I did. She was very honest. Erica, I thought, was very honest about everything. She said that her and her wife. Oh, there's an ad. Okay, I'm waiting. Thank you guys for telling me, actually, because I want y'all to hear as much as you can because it's important. Sorry. I know I'm getting a lot of hate in the chat, and like I'm shocked at how well I'm handling it. You messaged me as a troll and you fell in love with me. So what does that say about you? And what does that say about me? I don't know. But regardless, Erica was a hater, and I knew it. But she said, like, when I was with Feline, she slowly started seeing a different side of me, and then especially after me and Feline broke up, she realized, wow, like I kind of like Amberlynn, like she's kind of hot. And that goes into like how our relationship changed once we actually became girlfriends. We formed a routine where she would call me every single morning while her wife was at work. And she did that because I was always questioning, why can't you tell your wife about me if you're in an open relationship? Like, I don't understand. That was another thing in my brain and in my gut and in my intuition where I was like, something doesn't seem right. So I'd always ask, like, why can't you tell her about me? And she's like, I just don't want to hear it. Like, I just don't want to hear what Brittany's going to say about me being with Amberlynn. And then I understood. It made sense because I was like, okay, because you guys used to hate watch me. So you don't want Brittany to make fun of you. I totally get it. I did feel ashamed. I mean, I did feel ashamed. I felt like she felt ashamed of me, but I accepted it for what it is. Call me desperate, call me lame. I don't even care. But she always had the right answers to every single thing that I asked her, and it made me believe her, and it made me stay. So anyways, it says another ad's gonna run, so hold on a second. Let it do that, and then I will continue on with the story. Someone said address the Ozempic. Literally, semaglutide did stop working, but you guys, I'm not gaining weight. I'm actually losing weight. There was a video that I was going to post, which had a weigh in. But then just like this whole fucking Erica thing started happening, and I didn't post the video. But I can show you guys a clip of the weigh in. Like in this video, I'm looking sad about it. I'm not sad about it, happy about it. Sorry, I saw the word sad, but I am still losing weight. It's very slow since I stopped the semaglutide, but I'm not like gaining weight or anything. Is there still an ad type deal? And I'm gonna need someone to remind me, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about the routine that we formed. So I feel like that's when me and Erica got like even closer, and that's when like the plan of her moving here started, etc., etc. Okay, so is there an ad? Press 1 if you guys hear me, see me, all that, because I just don't know if there's an ad. Oh, okay, there's an ad. I don't understand this ad thing. I did press to monetize, obviously, because girl, we're gonna monetize the fuck out of this, because Jordy monetized the fuck out of my story. Most reaction channels do. So it's my turn. But I will say, like, Jordy, you missed out on like a really good opportunity. I wanted you to just ask me whatever. Like, my adrenaline was so freaking high last night. You could ask me whatever you wanted about the situation. Like, you really missed out. But you know what? Here we are. Like, I guess I'm gonna get my coin now too. And I hate saying that, it's gross. But this whole situation has left me feeling awful. Awful. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Okay. So Erica and I formed a routine. Every single morning, she would call me and we would talk for hours. And during those phone calls, this is gonna be TMI, but this is when our relationship got extremely sexual. I'm telling you, we would have video sex, whatever, I don't know what you guys want to call it, but it was crazy. It was a lot. It was daily. On top of that, she was sending me sexual videos and photos. I was sending her sexual videos and photos. We were getting very close in that way. And it was on top of like, I love you and I can see myself being with you forever. Like, you make me so happy. Like, you are my world. Like, you are my baby. I am obsessed with you. Like, it was very much that. She was giving me everything I wanted to hear. It was a lot of, did you put a spell on me? I haven't felt this way in over a decade. It was always like over a decade ago, because she would always compare to me to one of her past lovers, who was also a Capricorn. So she would always compare me to this other girl. And she would always tell me Capricorns break hearts. Capricorns are heartbreakers. Like, she would always, anyways. So when I realized, Erica, you have some fucking explaining to do, is oh my god, this is so embarrassing. So one of the videos that Erica sent me, that was a sexual video. And I want to say, I will never do revenge porn, like threaten to show that stuff. I heard that Brittany, a therapist, my dad, is threatening to show those things of me. Go for it. Like, show my tit. I don't give a fuck, but I will never in my life do that to somebody. That's disgusting. Wholeheartedly. You won't see me doing that. Never. That's wild that you would even like bring that up. Like, are you trying to scare me? I will say, every photo and video that I ever sent Erica, I'm confident in and I'm happy with. So do what you want with it, but know there are consequences. I will say that. So it is what it is. That's what I was saying. So once I realized, like, Erica, like, I know you're lying, and I think it's time that you like tell me what it is. Tell me what's really going on. So Erica would always give me this feel of, they don't kiss, they don't hug, they don't cuddle, they don't have sex, they don't do anything. Yes, they're in this open marriage, but they're pretty much just like best friends. That's what she gives me. That's what she was giving me. That's what she was telling me, and that's what I was believing. But again, my gut was like, eh. So during one of the videos that she sent me of her touching herself, I saw her wife's slipper in her foot right next to Erica. I'm telling you, like, touching her leg while Erica was touching herself. And I was like, let me rewatch this video. And I had to like zoom in. I had to like, I was shook. You guys don't even know. Like, my heart dropped. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I have no idea what you're talking about. Alexis, okay, let's be so for real. Alexis is on my FaceTime right now. Emotional support animal. What are you talking about? Just text me. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a screenshot. Okay, I'm literally so confused. Okay. She's literally, you guys would be obsessed with her and love her so much. And I know a large part of you just wants, like, a large part of you just want to hate anyone who loves me. But I promise you guys, we get obsessed with her. It's crazy. I swear I'm nice. I swear I'm cool. Did you get it? Yeah, I don't really know. Question mark. I don't know what that means. Okay, so back to what I was saying. When Erica sent me that video and I saw like that she was doing that like right next to her wife, like it was like that's when I was like, we need to like actually have a discussion. We need to really have a discussion. So we actually made a plan of Erica was going to allow me to ask her anything because she wanted to reveal the truth about everything. And she said, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay. And Erica was so worried with whatever I was going to find out that I was going to leave her and all this stuff that literally one day at work, she was freaking out and she ended up leaving work. She was crying. Like I have never seen Erica cry. Like you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen her. Like she's this like muscly like situation type deal. So it shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. So I was like, fuck, like this must be like actually kind of serious what she was about to tell me. And it kind of freaked me out. So we had a plan and we had a conversation. The first question I asked her was, are you and your wife actually in an open marriage? Or if she finds out that you have a whole ass girlfriend, is she gonna feel betrayed? And she said, I'm actually not in an open relationship. I have an actual real marriage, etc., etc. So she told me the truth about everything. And this was, so me and Erica first started talking in September. Didn't even know she was actually married until I'll say like a month later, maybe two, not really sure on the timeline there. But I didn't even find out that like it was a real true marriage until months after, like I'll say like 2 months after we started dating. So I would say maybe April, April, May, somewhere around there. And I do see someone saying her wife is on her Instagram. I think I was blocked from that shit. Because I'm one of the ones, I'm gonna go to your Instagram, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be looking. I want to see, like, I'm interested in you, like you're my girlfriend, we're talking. I didn't see anything of them together, not a single thing. And that's the part where it's just like everything is like really like ticking the boxes. I'm seeing things very clearly. I'm like, okay, so this is where I'm in the wrong. I stayed with Erica when she said that she was in a marriage and that her wife would feel betrayed if she found out. I stayed with her, and I stayed with her. I'm not gonna make excuses. I know I'm a shitty person. I know I'm fucked up. I know I'm all those things, and I take full fucking accountability, 1,000,000,000%. And every day I felt like shit because of it. Every day. But I was like so twisted in my brain. Like you guys have no idea. Like Erica firmly made me believe that she was in an unhappy marriage, that she wanted to be happy with me, that she wanted to come move in with me. So how the topic of her coming to move in with me happened though was obviously we wanted to meet in person. Like I don't want to sit here and have a long distance relationship for the rest of my life. Like no one wants that. Like that's weird. I mean, for a couple years, sure, like that's understandable. But Erica was like, if I come visit you, I'm not gonna be able to go back. I'm not gonna be able to go back to my life. And that's when I was just like, you know what? Why don't you just move in? That's what I said. Because I really loved Erica and I saw that Erica was very unhappy because it's like, how are you going to fall in love with me if you're like in a happy marriage? My brain was warped. I'm not gonna lie. And now that like I heard that it was all like a manipulation thing, and it's just like, you manipulated me. I fell for it. And you're mad that I fell for it? That's the part where I'm confused. You're exposing me for falling for your bullshit? Okay. That makes sense, I guess, question mark. But it's just like she was in a whole ass relationship with me. Me, like lying to me and telling me all these things. Like me and my wife don't have sex. Like we're not like that at all together. But I found out that that wasn't true because when we were on video call, I saw proof behind her that her and her wife were intimate. It's just like, it was just like so many things. And I just kept like letting it happen. And I look back now and I'm like, I'm the fool. I'm straight up the fool. I'm embarrassed. I feel stupid. Like it's just, it's literally a lot. And I don't know. So it was around everything. By the way, Erica's such a fucking liar about, I was slowly pulling back from her and she would just like, she just wouldn't leave me alone. It's like, block me. Block me. Stop calling me. Stop messaging me. What do you mean I wouldn't stop leaving you alone? She's trying so hard to save her marriage that it's like, it's insane to me. Trying very hard. I get it. You don't want to lose her because you have cheated so many freaking times. It's not even funny. And she still stays with you. Brittany, you deserve better. You deserve someone better. Like, you're a therapist. What would you tell one of your patients that is in a freaking marriage and their partner continuously cheats on them? You deserve better. I'm Amberlynn Reed and Erica fell for me. Like, that has to suck. Like, y'all started it as a troll and it ended up being to the point where Erica was gonna move in with me, and Erica's downplaying this whole like, oh, I was telling her I was gonna move in, but I really wasn't. Like we were actually planning things. So she could be telling the truth. She honestly could be telling the truth. She could have been lying to me the whole time. I don't know. Like I'm not in her brain. She could be honestly telling the truth regarding that, or telling you guys the truth regarding that. Like I don't know. But she was telling me that she was going to write her wife a note, tell her, like this sounds psycho. This sounds psycho. It really does. I guess we're both crazy, truly. And I'm here to just like be like, I fucked up because I did. Like I genuinely know that I did. But she was gonna like leave the house to her wife and all of this. Like she had it all planned, but yet telling me that it's not true. Or telling y'all that it's not true, which is crazy. You guys are asking about the Life 360. Yes, that did happen. She told me that she has Life 360, and I was like, what is that? because I'd never heard of it. And she was like, Brittany wants to track wherever I go because she thinks I'm cheating on her. And I was like, oh, that's quite funny. Awkward. And I was like, oh, well, can we do Life 360? Like, I thought it would be fun. I was like, we can have each other's location. And the fact that she also downplayed that is really comical to me, because anytime I would leave my house, she would get a notification that I left my house and she would say, where are you going? What are you doing? She would also Google addresses. Like, Erica has a side to her that is scary, genuinely scary. And you can ask Alexis, genuinely scary. Like,
I literally told you not to date her.
oh wait, say how scary?
Like, she says the worst things you could possibly say to another human being, especially someone you're supposed to love.
Yes. Thank you. Like, some of the things that she would say to me, it made me fearful. I'm not gonna lie.
Tell them.
I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna tell them what she said to me. No. Alexis has seen screenshots, and she knows my whole, like, I tell Alexis everything. We're literally best friends. But like, Erica was scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the fact that she's gonna downplay this whole Life 360 thing, no, she watched me like a hawk as well. Like, literally like a hawk. And she very much paid close attention to people I talked to, and she very much did tell me to stop talking to person A, person B, person C, and person D. Like, she did tell me to do those things, and I respect my partner. So if my partner tells me, like, don't talk to these people because of reason A, reason B, reason C, then I'm literally going to listen, and I'm going to do that, because that's just who I am. I don't know if that's like warped in the brain, or I don't know if that's just respect. I personally can't figure it out. Sometimes I don't even know what is right and what is wrong. Where am I even at? So, okay, it was June 9th, her uncle died. And Erica and I are in a fully like committed relationship. She's supposed to move in with me. We have every day, like, same routines where we talk literally all day long. If it's not on the phone, which, by the way, she also said, Amberlynn would force me to like call her. We had a routine that she actually started where she would call me whenever she was driving somewhere. That is just what she started doing and how it formed. So that is what we did. And the fact that she is like turning that into like something that it's not is, of course, I guess, just to save her marriage. So she has to downplay literally everything, which I just don't understand. You're already caught, so you might as well just be like honest about the whole situation, because you're lying. Like, you lied to your wife for almost a year about talking to me. You lied to me for almost a year about being in a full-fledged marriage that I thought was open. And then by the fucking time you told me that you're in a real life marriage, I was too fucked up to say bye. Like, it's wrong. Like, I hate more than anything blaming my BPD. But if anyone knows a damn thing about it, one thing, especially for me, is that I get a favorite person. I don't know the clinical term for this. I should seek therapy. I understand. Erica was that for me. Like, she became that for me. So anything she would do, even if it would like hurt me beyond measure, somehow, some way, I would make it okay. And I would stand by her. I literally hate that about myself, but that's just like who I am. Like, I just don't understand. So anyways, June 9th, her uncle dies, and she immediately tells me. And I'm like, oh my God, babe, like, I'm so sorry. I'm here for you. I love you. Like, I wish I could give you a hug. If you need anything, like, you know that I'm here. I'm like one message away, one call away. Like, obviously I wanted to be there for her, because when Erica's like hurting or she's mad or something bad happens, like, the way that she is, she's just very amplified. She is very much one of them types of people. So I was worried for her mental health. So obviously, as a girlfriend, I was like, I'm there for you. So she responded like she usually does. And then all of a sudden she just like disappears, like, off of the face of the planet. That was hard for me because I didn't understand it. I know that she was going through heartbreak and like mourning and grieving. Like, that's really sad. Like, her uncle died, and I'm not gonna go into details like how that happened, but like, it's like also the way it happened is just like devastating. And for days, she just wouldn't talk to me. And that wasn't the norm. That wasn't part of our pattern. And as someone with BPD, it mentally was messing with me. And I would message her a few times a day, and I would tell her, like, why aren't you talking to me? Like, I see you're still going to the gym, and you're still posting to your Instagram, and you're still doing all these things, but you've completely taken me out of your life after being a part of my life for almost a year now. I couldn't understand it, and I wanted to so badly. She would give me these little tiny breadcrumbs of like, I miss you, I love you. You know, she would do that. Of course, it was like a few days of that. And then we finally, I think she went to the bar, and I don't know like what made her finally like actually talk to me, but we finally had the discussion, and she was saying how like she doesn't know if she wants to be with me, but she wants me to make that choice. Because I remember asking her like, are we gonna break up? And she was like, I want you to make that choice. And I was just like, I didn't understand that. And it felt like a mature conversation, to be honest, because she was like, I feel like I can't give you what you need right now. I can't give you what you deserve right now. And I said, you need to do what is best for you. And if breaking up and just being friends is that, then that's what we're gonna do. And that's what I said to her. And I literally have those messages. Like, I have those screenshots, like I do. And her saying how like after we broke up, how I kept messaging her and I was having a BPD free